saw the evening stretch across the pavement. Longer than the day I thought I knew. Every step I took began to echo like I was walking through something new. There were colors fading into quiet, golden lights slipping into gray. And I felt something I couldn't name yet in the way the shadows stayed. I used to think the road was always forward, straight ahead and easy to define. But every turn I never really noticed left a trace I couldn't leave behind. Now the air is softer than I remember, and the silence doesn't feel the same. It's like the world is gently asking if I still know my name. And I don't know where it started or how it came this way, but I feel it getting closer with every step I take. Where the shadows stay, I will follow even if the light begins to fade. There's a quiet place I believe in, somewhere just beyond the day. I don't need to see it clearly, I don't need to understand. If my heart keeps moving slowly, I will find it where I stand. There's a moment just before the nightfall when the world begins to let things go. Not a sound, it's something in the distance, like a truth you almost know. I don't fear the dark the way I used to. It's not empty like I thought before. There's a kind of hidden comfort in what I can't ignore, and I feel it in the stillness, like it's always been the same. Not a place I have to reach now, just a way I learn to stay. Where the shadows stay, I will follow even if the light begins to fade. There's a quiet place I believe in, somewhere just beyond the day. I don't need to see it clearly, I don't need to understand. If my heart keeps moving slowly, I will find it where I stand. Maybe I was always searching for something I already knew. Maybe every road I wandered was just leading me back through. All the hours I tried to hold on, all the things I tried to be, there was something in the silence waiting there for me. Now I don't need every answer, now I don't need every sign. If the night can feel as gentle, then I know I'll be alright. Every shadow has a meaning, every ending has a start. And the place I thought was missing was just hidden in my heart. Where the shadows stay, I will stay, even when the sky turns into gray. There's a quiet light inside me that will never fade away. I don't need to see forever, I don't need a perfect plan. As my heart keeps moving slowly, I will find it where I stand. Where the shadows stay, I will stay. Where the shadows stay, I'll be okay. We met where the light fell slowly through the leaves in early spring. Nothing loud, no grand beginning, just the quiet in everything. You were laughing at the sunlight falling soft across your face, and I never thought a moment could become a place I'd stay. And the wind moved gently through every word we never knew. Under the quiet tree, we let the whole world be. No need for forever then, just you and me. Now when the light comes through, I still remember you. Not as a loss, but true, like something warm I knew. Ooh. Time went on like distant music, fading somewhere out of sight. We didn't try to hold it, we just let it drift with life. No goodbye that felt like breaking, no sharp edge, no heavy end. Just a road that slowly turned and never crossed again. Still the breeze returns somehow to the way it felt back now. Under the quiet tree, we let the whole world be. No need for forever then, just you and me. And now when the light comes through, I still remember you. Not as a loss, but true, like something warm I knew. Ooh, maybe love is not the stay, and maybe it's the way it goes. Like the sun between the branches, only shining where it flows. We were never meant to keep it, like a story we could hold. But it lives in quiet places where the air is soft and gold. Under the quiet tree, you're still a part of me. Not in a way that aches, just memory. And every spring I find a softer state of mind. You're not behind, just kinda light that stayed in time. Under the quiet tree. Under the quiet tree. Sunlight falling on the table, through the leaves above the street. Coffee cooling in the silence, soft and bitter, warm and sweet. There's a breeze that moves so gently, like it knows just where to go, carrying the scent of something I remember long ago. And across from me I see two hands slowly intertwine. The day we were young felt just like the sun, warm on our skin like we had just begun. The day we were young, we didn't know what love was, but somehow it was enough, just being young. They are laughing like we used to, leaning close to hear each word. Every moment feels unspoken, every silence still is heard. There's a lightness in their voices, there's a softness in their eyes, like they've never known a goodbye, like they've never said this time. And I wonder quietly if we ever felt the same. The day we were young felt just like the sun, bright in our hands like we had just begun. The day we were young, we didn't understand love, but somehow it was enough, just being young. Now I sit here in the daylight, with a life I've come to know. different if we met like this today? Would we hold a little longer or just let it slip away? Would we see it clearer now or still lose it all the same? The day we were young was never meant to last, but it stays somehow in the light of the past. The day we were young, it wasn't perfect love, but it gave me enough to become who I was. Not every love is meant for keeping. Not every heart is meant to stay. Some are just a gentle moment that time carries away. Like the breeze across this table, like the warmth upon my face. You don't hold it, you don't chase it, still it never leaves its place. The day we were young still lives in the sun, in the air I breathe, in the things I've become. The day we were young, I hope you found your way, and you're smiling somewhere on a day like today. Coffee fading into quiet, sunlight drifting out of you, and the world keeps softly turning like it always used to do.
Rain was falling on the pavement, silver on the evening street. I was young and walking nowhere, splashing through the summer heat. Then a shadow crossed above me, and the rain was suddenly gone. I looked up and saw you smiling, like no time had yet moved on. We were children of one old neighborhood, running under porch light glow. Now we walk beneath one umbrella, talking soft and talking slow. Every corner felt familiar, every word came back with ease. When the rain found us again, it opened up the years, in the sound of passing cars and the shine of falling tears. When the rain found us again, we were almost who we'd been, just two hearts beneath the weather in the streets we knew back then. You were laughing at the puddles, at the way my shoes were soaked, at the things we used to dream of, at the little jokes we spoke. We kept walking past the bakery, past the wall we used to climb. And I thought to ask your number, but I let slip by the time. Then we stopped beside the crossing, said goodbye like we had years, promised maybe we would see it all come round again from here. But the night kept moving onward, and you disappeared from view. When the rain found us again, it opened up the years, in the sound of passing cars and the shine of falling tears. When the rain found us again, 10 years later in a cafe, rain was writing on the glass. I was waiting for a new love, watching strangers drifting past. Coffee warm in both my hands there, soft jazz somewhere in the room. Then I saw you by the doorway, like a memory come too soon. You still wore that quiet kindness, still the same clear searching eyes, and my heart moved like a window open into older skies. For a moment all was turning, past and present in one breath. When the rain found us again, it pulled against my chest with the warmth of what had faded and the life I love now best. When the rain found us again, there was longing in the air and 1,000 unfinished feelings hanging softly somewhere there. Maybe some things are not broken, only left without a name. Maybe time can keep two stories, lit by very different flames. I was happy in the life I'd made, still your face could stir the blue. Not because I wish to leave it, just because I once knew you. And the rain outside kept falling, like it knew what hearts can do. Hold the present, hold the memory, and still remain true. When the rain found us again, I could feel both joy and ache. All the roads we never traveled, all the turns we didn't take. When the rain found us again, I just smiled and let it be. For the past can touch the window, but it does not carry me. Then the door behind me opened, and my love called out my name. You looked once and I looked back too, and the rain was still the same. Somewhere under all that weather lives the child I used to be, walking home with borrowed shelter through a small and shining street. I saw you in a dream last evening, standing where the light was low. Everything felt so familiar, like a place I used to know.
You were smiling like you knew me, like no time had slipped away, like the years were just a shadow that had quietly gone astray.
And for a while it all felt real, like nothing ever changed.
Did you ever stay? Did we find a way? Somewhere in a life that we never made. Did you ever stay? Or just drift away, like a dream that felt so close, but could never stay.
Morning came without a warning, and the feeling slowly broke.
20 years between the silence and the words we never spoke.
Now I wonder where you're going, if your days are soft and kind. about me in some corner of your mind.
I don't need to know for sure, but sometimes I still wonder, did you ever stay? Did we find a way somewhere in a life that we never made? Did you ever stay or just drift away like a dream that felt so close but could never stay?
I'm doing fine, the days are easy. There's a rhythm to my life.
Laughing more than I remember, sleeping well most every night.
Still I catch myself just thinking in a quiet, passing way.
If we'd walked a different road, would I be the same today? Would it change the way I feel, or just be another story? Did you ever stay? Did we find a way? Would it all be better now, or just another day? Did you ever stay, or just fade away in a life that could have been, but never came to stay? Maybe we were never meant to see it all the way through. Maybe we were just a moment that the time once gently knew.
Not every road is for the keeping.
Not every love is meant to last. Some just live inside a memory, soft and quiet in the past. Did you ever stay? Did we find a way somewhere in a life that we never made? Did you ever stay, or just drift away like a dream that felt so close but could never stay?
I saw you in a dream last evening,
And I woke up feeling light.
somewhere you are living your life.
And somehow that feels right. There was a wind that moved the green so slowly, I almost thought it called my name. And somewhere far beyond the quiet fields, a distant rhythm came.
The evening settled lightly on the barley. Every blade was turning soft and low. I walked the path I knew without a reason, just to follow where it goes.
There was something in the air that night, a sweetness I could barely hold, like a word I'd almost spoken once, but never had been told.
I had been walking through the town behind me, past the lights that flickered into sleep. With every step the silence grew much clearer, like a promise I could keep.
Then I saw you where the field was opening, where the shadows met the line, and that crossed my mind.
It was nothing we had planned, nothing we had known, but the night
Was moving gently like it led us on its own. Through the barley night we wandered with the green beneath our feet, and the sound of something distant turning quiet into beat. There was something in the moment we were trying not to name, but it moved between our breathing like it had no need to change.
There were lines we never crossed before, there were things we left unsaid, but the air was soft enough to carry every thought we never read. You said something about leaving in a way that didn't stay, and I felt it in the space between what we lost and what we gave.
It was only just a night, only just a place, but it held a kind of meaning we could never quite replace. Through the barley night we wandered with the green beneath our feet, and the sound of something distant turning quiet into beat. There was something in the moment we were trying not to name, but it moved between our breathing like it had no need to change. Maybe all the roads we followed were just leading to that field. Maybe all the words we swallowed were the ones we couldn't yield. There's a kind of gentle knowing that arrives without a sign, like a sound that keeps on calling from somewhere out of time.
Then the wind began to settle, and the night grew even still, and the sound we kept on hearing was no longer just the hill.
It was closer than we noticed, it was louder than before, like a train that crossed the darkness somewhere just beyond the shore. Through the barley night we wandered, and the sound was drawing near. Not a place that we could follow, but a feeling we could hear. If we stayed we might have lost it, if we moved it might have gone, but it lived between the moments we had been inside all along.
The wind moves slow,
the green still bends,
the sound goes on,
but never ends. The night grows thin, the sky turns pale, but something stays beyond the trail. I was standing on the platform in the early light, nothing moving but the air. There was something in the silence of a waking town, like a story waiting there.
I had known where I was needing to arrive that day, still I couldn't turn away
from the sound of distant metal on a quiet track, drawing slowly into place.
You were sitting by the window with your head leaned back, like you never really slept.
There was something in the way you didn't look around, like you didn't want regrets.
I could see it in the rhythm of your restless hands. You were holding something in, like a word you never said to anyone before, like a place you'd never been.
And the sky was getting brighter, but the moment held its breath, like the world was waiting with us for the next step.
When the first train rolls away in the morning, do we stay or do we leave it behind? There's a feeling we don't know how to name yet, somewhere caught between the heart and the mind. If we never turn around we might find it,
If we hesitate, it slips through our hands, in the space between the leaving and the staying. Something starts to understand. There were footsteps in the distance, then they faded out. No one else was really there, just the quiet hum of something about to change in the cool and open air. You said nothing, but I felt it in the space between, every second drawing thin, like a choice was slowly forming in the quiet light, like it always had been.
And I didn't need a reason,
And you didn't need a sign. There was something in the moment saying, this is time. When the first train rolls away in the morning, do we stay or do we leave it behind? There's a feeling we don't know how to name yet, somewhere caught between the heart and the mind. If we never turn around, we might find it. If we hesitate, it slips through our hands, in the space between the leaving and the staying. Maybe it was never about the destination, maybe it was always just the start. Every road we thought we had to follow was only leading back into the heart. All the times we waited for a signal, all the ways we tried to make it clear, there was something in the quiet of that morning, bringing everything near. Now the doors are closing slowly,
now this sound begins to rise.
there's a line we didn't notice,
Now it's right before our eyes.
if we move together.
If we stay the same.
But the light is growing stronger, calling out our name. When the first train rolls away in the morning, we don't need to know where it will go. There's a moment we can't hold but we can follow. There's a truth in letting go. If we step into the sound, we might find it. If we wait, it disappears in the day, in the space between the leaving and the staying. We become it anyway. First train morning, rolling slow. First train morning, we will know. First train morning, don't look back. First train morning, on the track. I came back late when the town was sleeping, silver fences shining in the cold. Every light was out, but the fields were breathing, like they knew the roads I couldn't hold. There was dust on the gate and a bend in the garden. Every step fell from my own. In the quiet night, it didn't feel like silence. It felt like something I had never known.
I set my bag by the narrow window,
In the room where I used to dream,
but the walls grew wide in the midnight weather.
like they opened to a deeper scene,
There was no lamp lit, just a pale blue distance,
resting soft across the floor,
and the wind came in like a distant answer
to a question I had before. Was it only the night turning everything bright, or my heart pulling me somewhere out of sight? There's a home beyond the home I know, past the fields, past the dark, past the roads I used to follow, somewhere the wind goes slow, and the soul feels lighter and the hurt lets go. If I can't stay here the way I was, I will go where the sky sky leaves a light for us. There's a home beyond the home I know, and I feel it calling low. On the bed lay a shape I remember, not a stranger, not a friend, not home, just a quiet trace of who I used to be, waiting somewhere deep inside my soul. I stood still with my hands wide open, like the air might break in two, like one wrong word in the wrong direction would undo what I came through.
From the hills came a distant calling,
Sharp and clear through the silent trees.
not a warning, more like something followed.
Every step I tried to leave,
Every sound kept circling closer,
every echo knew my name.
like the night was gently reminding me I would never be the same.
Was it pulling me back or pushing me on? Was it love in the dark or the end of a song?
There's a home beyond the home I know,
Past the fields, past the dark, past the roads I used to follow, somewhere the wind goes slow and the soul feels lighter and the hurt lets go. If I can't stay here the way I was, I will go where the sky leaves a light for us. There's a home beyond the home I know, and I feel it calling low. Ooh, calling low. Ooh, soft and slow. Ooh, further on. Ooh, I will go.
so if I go, let me go like moonlight.
Cross the ground without a sound.
Let me leave what cannot hold me.
Let me keep what I have found.
All the days I thought defined me,
All the names I carried down.
there is something waiting gently.
Where the truer roads are found. There's a home beyond the home I know, past the fear, past the years, past the things I couldn't follow, somewhere the wind goes slow and the soul feels lighter and the hurt lets go. If I can't stay here the way I was, I will go where the stars leave a sign for us. There's a home beyond the home I know, and I feel it calling low. Ooh,
Beyond the home I know,
ooh, where the wind goes slow.
not alone.
Ooh, going home. Ooh, going home. The light came in before I knew the hour. It found the room without a sound. Across the walls, across your shoulder, like it had always known the way around.
You were leaning by the window in the late afternoon, with the quiet in your eyes. There was nothing in the room that needed to be said, just the gold of fading light. I had only meant to stop there for a passing kind of while, just to leave what I had brought, but the moment held me longer than any reason ever thought.
I was watching how the shadows moved across the floor, slowly stretching toward the door. There was something in the stillness I could recognize, like I'd felt it once before. You asked softly if the years had treated me the same, or if something slipped away, and I found I couldn't answer in the way I would have yesterday. It was only late day sunlight, only time we didn't chase, but it opened something hidden in a quiet kind of place. And the light stayed longer than it should have, like it didn't want space between the words we never said, something moved in the air. We were closer than the past we carried. We were further than we understood. In the light that stayed too long that evening, everything felt almost good.
There were marks along the table from the years we never named, from the nights we let go by. There were stories in the silence that we never told, but they never truly died.
You were tracing lines of sunlight with your fingertips, like you didn't want them gone. And I felt the weight of something that had waited far too long.
I remembered how we stood there on a colder day, with the rain against the glass,
and the words we never finished stay between us then, like a moment we let pass. Now the years had made it softer to return again, to a place we couldn't hold. And the things we thought were broken didn't seem so far or cold. It was only fading daylight, only one familiar room, but it carried something deeper, like a quiet kind of truth. And the light stayed longer than it should have, like it didn't want to leave us there. In the space between the words we never said, something moved in the air. We were closer than the past we carried. We were further than we understood. In the light that stayed too long that evening, everything felt almost good. Maybe nothing needed changing, maybe nothing had to end. Maybe time was only waiting for a softer way to bend. There's a kind of quiet knowing that arrives without a sound, like a door you never opened, still was always there to be found.
You said nothing for a moment, then you turned and looked at me, like the years had finally loosened what we thought we couldn't be.
There was no dramatic answer, no clear line to understand, only light across the distance, reaching out from where we stand. And the light stayed longer than it should have. Now it's fallen slowly out of sight, but the space it left between us still is holding something bright. We were never what we thought we were, we were never what we planned, but the light that stayed too long that evening left us more than we had. The light moves on, but something stays, not in time, but in the way. The room grows dim, the day is gone, but we remain in what went on.
There's a song I almost remember, from a place I can't quite name. It was playing low in the background, like it never really came.
I stepped into the cafe on a quiet street, where the tables lean with time. There was something in the air that felt familiar, like a line I left behind.
All the chairs were worn in certain places, like they held the same few hands.
and the light was moving slowly through the dust and through the glass.
You were sitting near the corner by the window, with a cup gone cold and still. There was music playing softly from somewhere, like it always had been there.
I could hear it in the rhythm of the room, in the way the voices fell, like a story half remembered that I never learned to tell.
It was nothing new or sudden,
Nothing bright or loud or clear, but it moved between the silence like it had been waiting here. It was the song we almost knew, in the space between the moments that we never made come true. It was there in every word we didn't say, in the quiet of the room, where it always seemed to stay. There were names I didn't speak out, there were roads I didn't take, there were hours I had carried just to leave them in their place. You said something about time moving gently when you let it go its way, and I felt it in the music that refused to drift away. It was not a grand beginning, it was not a final end, just a moment turning softly into something we could bend. It was the song we almost knew, in the space between the moments that we never made come true. It was there in every word we didn't say, in the quiet of the room, where it always seemed to stay.
maybe every place we wandered
Held a peace we didn't see. Maybe every time we lost it was the way it came to be.
There's a sound beneath the surface
Of the lies we never chose, like a melody returning even when it's left alone. Then the music seemed to open just enough to let us in. Not a door we had been knocking, but a place we'd always been. There was nothing left to question, there was nothing left to prove, just the sound of something steady that we didn't need to move. It was the song we almost knew. Now it's closer than the distance we were trying to get through. It's the line between the past and what is new. In the quiet of the moment, it is finally coming true. Still it plays, soft and low, where it leads, we don't know. Still it stays close and near, like it's always been right here. Morning comes in slow. Through the curtain glow.
There's a line of light across the floor now, soft and quiet where the night was gone. Dust is turning slowly in the sunlight, like it's always moving on.
I was half awake and half remembering something from a different day, but it faded in the warmth around me. and it slowly slipped away.
You were still asleep beside the window, breathing steady, unaware. There was something in the way the morning rested gently in your hair.
I had thought of leaving without saying, like I've done so many times, but the silence here felt different somehow, like it asked me to rewind.
Every moment felt suspended,
like it didn't need a name,
just a light between the shadows,
soft and never the same.
Through the curtain light, we are waking, not the same as we were before.
There's a quiet kind of feeling we don't try to ignore. If we stay inside this moment, we don't need to understand. Through the curtain light, we are changing without slipping through our hands. There's a cup left cold upon the table from a night we didn't end. Every word we never really finished still feels close but doesn't bend.
I can hear the distant city turning, but it doesn't reach us here.
Like the world is moving somewhere else now, and it's leaving something clear.
We don't need to make it certain,
we don't need to make it last.
There's a truth inside the morning
that lets go of the past. Through the curtain light, we are waking, not the same as we were before. There's a quiet kind of feeling we don't try to ignore. If we stay inside this moment, we don't need to understand. Through the curtain light, we are changing without slipping through our hands.
Maybe all the nights we held on to were just waiting for this day. Every time we thought we lost, it was just leading us this way. There's no need to chase the distance, there's no need to run ahead.
All the answers we were searching were in things we never said.
Now the light is growing stronger,
now the shadows fall behind.
There's a calm in every corner,
there's a space we couldn't find.
If we move together.
If we stay, we still become.
In the quiet of this morning,
we are more than where we're from. Through the curtain light, we are waking, and it feels like something new. There's a softer way of living in the things we didn't do. If we hold on to this feeling, we don't need to understand. Through the curtain light, we are changing exactly where we stand. Morning settling in. Let it all begin. Nothing left to prove. Only what we choose.
the wind came in from the water, carrying something I knew. Not a voice and not a memory, but a feeling passing through.
There was a boat by the edge of the shoreline, paint worn thin by the years. It never moved with the others at sunrise, it just stayed where it was. I used to think it was waiting for someone who never returned, but now I see in the quiet it was something I never learned.
I had been walking the length of the harbor, following lines in the sand. Every wave seemed to say something different that I couldn't understand.
Then I saw how the rope held it steady, even when tides pulled away. And I wondered if leaving was something it chose not to take.
It was never about the distance,
never about the sea, but the space between the moments and what we choose to be. Like the boat that stayed by the water through the turning of the tide. There are things we never follow, even when they call us outside. There's a quiet kind of answer in the way we sometimes remain. Not everything that is waiting is meant to drift away.
There were days I kept on moving just to prove that I could go. There were nights I thought of turning, but I never let it show.
You said nothing lasts forever, and I thought that might be true. But I see it in the stillness, some things don't need to move.
It was not a loss or ending,
Not a road we missed somehow,
just a moment held in silence
that I'm only seeing now. Like the boat that stayed by the water through the turning of the tide. There are things we never follow, even when they call us outside. There's a quiet kind of answer in the way we sometimes remain. Not everything that is waiting is meant to drift away.
Maybe all the waves we followed were just ways to understand that the places we keep returning are the ones that always stand.
There's a truth beneath the motion, in the rhythm of the sea. Not everything that is moving is where we need to be. Then the wind began to soften, and the light began to fall, and the boat was still there waiting, like it hadn't moved at all. But I saw it in a different way, not as something left behind, but a place that chose its moment and was never out of time. Like the boat that stayed by the water through the turning of the tide. There are things we come back to even after we have tried. There's a quiet kind of meaning in the past we don't explain. Not everything that is waiting is meant to drift away.
The boat remains and slowly learns
Not to leave, not to go, but to stay. And simply